Morning.
Morning, Nate. How you doing?
Good. What's new?
Not much. Just kind of getting things back together now.
Yeah, you had a busy last week, you said, huh?
Yeah, but I'm back home now and actually booked a charter for Thursday this week.
Oh, sweet. How'd that come about?
It came off fishing booker, but I don't know how. There are four people from Wisconsin actually down here vacationing, so I don't know how. It's one of those things if you can't track where it's coming from, what do you stop doing? So
Yeah. No, that's cool. Would they do a half day or a full day?
5 hour trip.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that was a little crazy with your website thing. I thought when you sent me that text, I was like, I don't feel like Guidesley should be like saying
Right.
that stuff. It seemed a little bit weird. So that's why I was like, yeah, better just to ask them. And then yeah, it turned
Well,
out being a
and I did, and, I reached out to you first, and then I got a phone call from the same company with a different number this morning. "Hey, don't forget to go in there and verify your code of the same code number, same website," yeah, it's like, "Huh, okay." So and then, I told you I got that other thing from that woman that wanted the PR person that said, "Hey, I looked at your website and I can help you do it, make it look a lot better," type thing. "Just call me," you know?
yeah.
It's like, gee, people are on top of this, as far as scamming or whatever, but
Yeah, and it's weird that they even knew that you started a website. It's like they know, uh,
yeah.
it's like somehow they know.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I figure out because remember I told you I sent Guidesley Keaton a thing. Here's a couple things that need change. Well, what they sent me that scam was um, the exact old website. So I thought, well, if I
Yeah,
reach out to you, you'd have a better idea first. So I did. That's thank you for taking that call or helping with that one. So
yeah. Well, you guys are both, getting started with Guides Lead. Carter is, kinda like in the same boat, so,
okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
but
How's it going, Steve?
Good, Carter. How are you doing today?
Good.
Where are you out of?
I'm out of Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cool. Where what about you?
Uh, Panama City Beach.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's your charter company called?
Nautical Seas with a
Okay.
Z. Yeah.
Are you on Instagram?
Not yet.
Not
Nate's
yet.
gonna help me get there, I think. I think.
All right, yeah. Cool. Awesome. How long have you been doing it?
I've been fishing for the last 10 years. I just got my captain's license last year and finalized it. Went in like June of last year, actually,
Okay.
doing it. I've
Did you
been
go
I retired last year, so it gives me a little bit more time where before I was traveling. I mean, Charleston was one of my territories to cover, but traveling the whole United States. So now I don't do any traveling. So now I can just focus on enjoying life. So
awesome. That's
mhm.
sick. Yeah. Uh did you go ahead and get your master's or just your six pack?
Just my six pack. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, same here.
Yeah. I thought about the Masters and I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to run boats, 10 or more people. And so,
Yeah, I kinda wish I got my master's though,
yeah. Okay.
'cause but, I mean, just because it's one extra test, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Right.
you
Yeah.
just
A
take
friend
the
of mine's doing it. And he said it's not much different.
yeah,
You've already got all the other, your twit card, your first aid, all that kind of stuff out of the way. So I still
yeah,
got time. I could do my Masters, but I haven't really found a desire yet to want to do it. So,
yeah. How'd you do on the test? Which one did you struggle with the most?
um, I hang on, I'll tell you. Plotting was always the hardest one with
I
anybody,
was gonna say chart plotting. Chart
But
plotting is
See, I
it's
don't understand that at all, dude. That makes no sense to me. I think chart plotting is the easiest because
well,
you can't overthink it, right? It's all math. Like, you either
but
get it wrong or
yeah,
you
I
get it
know.
right.
Well, with plotting, I got 100% on my test.
Yeah.
Rules of the road, I got 98%. Navigation, 92%, and deck generation with general was 94%. So
First try?
yeah,
Dang. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I did not do that well. But but, uh, but yeah, I'm not a good school person. But that was honestly That was the first time I've actually paid attention in class.
Okay.
Was in C school. Like I loved it, dude. I loved studying for those tests. It was so much
Because
fun.
you have a passion for it. My son went through it through C school, and he failed plotting, so he's got to
Mhm.
go back and retake the plotting. So he's got discouraged. He's just turned 40, so he got a little discouraged. I said, "No, you've already done everything else. You need to finish it off."
Is he gonna run trips with you?
Yeah, he's been deckhanding once on weekends when he's got time.
Yeah.
But I said, "Look, I would rather you get your license, and I'll sublease the boat to you, let you do all the work."
Yeah. No, I know Nate loves that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
great.
exactly. I said, if that's the case, I'll buy another boat and we'll run two different ones. But I'm not. Yeah, I don't
Exactly.
want
Yeah,
to.
make double the money. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's kind of my goal. Obviously, I don't
yeah,
have a son right now, but
yeah,
just another captain was kind of my goal. So,
yeah.
well, cool.
Is the captain's license new for you too? Or your chartering new for you?
Yeah, I think I I started, um, yeah, I started like last summer. This will be my second like real
Okay.
summer. I
Yeah.
kind of did a couple trips like before I had my license, but not like they weren't like legit trips, just like friends. But
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I've obviously fished my whole life here. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
And that helps. But that's where for the last 10 years, I was just taking friends out, and I said, well, this is a way I at least get somebody to pay for my gas rather than me, covering. I mean, they would chip in and help with
yeah.
expenses, but
What'd you
just
say
something.
that you did before?
I used to sell fabric. Actually, my customers used to be like Yellowfin Yacht, Viking,
Oh, okay.
um, Whaler, and then some of the smaller shops that did boat covers and enclosures. So I traveled around the world, traveled around the United States and the world. So, um, yeah, so I've been around the marine industry 50 plus years. So,
Wow, that's so cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you get the big trip sorted out yet, Carter?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna call her Wednesday and try to get a deposit. I think I'm just gonna take a check probably.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. I want to meet her in person. She's kind of got like a tough schedule. I don't know if I told you, but I was like, I'm more of like a 2 hour and then I'll call you kind of person. Like, you know what I mean? two
Yeah.
hours this. And she's like, give me like a couple days or a day notice. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. So I don't know, but we're gonna call Wednesday.
Yeah. For context, Steve, he got somebody that wanted to book for 30 people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 30 people. It was I don't know if you know it, but it's called Young Life Organization.
No.
It's a Christian organization for high school, middle school, like young
Okay.
adults. Um,
Yeah.
super cool organization. It's like a small group, but a lot more uh like fun and like enjoyable. So
Okay.
really cool organization. So
You must have a big boat. You can get 30 people on it, right?
yeah, and it's 30 of the employees. So
Okay.
like I'm gonna split it up between a bunch of votes,
Yeah.
not one vote. Yeah,
Yeah. 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 I know.
yeah, I'll have it. Yeah.
Can you hear us, Mackenzie?
Yeah, I'm here. How's it going?
Good. What's new with the camp? Anything?
Nothing really. I'm gonna put out my ads this week. Um, yeah, that's about it. I've got all my like insurance and everything finalized, and yeah, I'm good to go with the health unit and everything. And yeah,
Did you just use your regular like charter insurance, or did you have to open a new policy for that?
uh, I just had to add like a little bit of things to my liability. Well, I had to get like liability, insurance, like, but just regular commercial liability, but I guess that's probably good to have anyways, on top
Yeah.
of my, because I do have, like, 3,000,000 liability when the customers are on the boat, but
Mhm.
What are
It's
you
Yeah.
are
kind of
you doing
on
you doing
shore.
a kids camp? Or just a
Yeah,
regular? Yeah.
yeah, for,
For
4 weeks in July for, kids 10 to 14, just, 4
dude,
days a week
sick.
and, just a
Yeah.
small group of, like, 4 kids a week,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's how much are you charging? Like, per
I'm doing 650 Canadian.
okay. I don't know.
It's a little expensive, but, like, I don't know, for what I think they're getting, I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah. So 650 per you said there's gonna be, like, 4 kids
Yeah, yeah,
for the week.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. I don't know how that
yeah,
converts, but yeah. Cool, dude.
Are you just
yeah.
Sorry, Nate. I might be doing that the
Nice,
first week in July. Not through my
nice.
business, but through a buddy's business. Like doing the same thing.
Yeah, like, there's a city, like, about an hour and a half from me, and they do it, but they do it through, like, a kinda like a big kids, like, summer camp program. They run, like, a whole bunch of different summer camps, and they only bring the kids out, like, one day, I think it is on Friday, and they have, like, 5 guides or something just show up with their boats and take all the kids out, and then it's all just based offshore and stuff, and that's, like, 550 for the week, so
Yeah.
but there's a lot more kids in it, and
Is this your first year doing it?
yeah, yeah.
Are you a little
So,
nervous? I mean,
I'm a
10 to
little
14-year-old
I'm a little
kids.
nervous, but, like, I've taken my cousins and his friends out a bunch, so I
Yeah.
don't I think it'll go alright. The only
Yeah.
thing I'm kinda worried about is, like, rain days and stuff, but kinda gotta figure out some activities for that, but I was thinking, like, maybe building lures or maybe painting lures or
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
'cause if you're doing 4 cohorts for 4 weeks, that's basically the whole month of July, it's like, you're basically for sure gonna get a couple of rain days. It's not really a question of if, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
more so
yeah,
like
for sure,
yeah,
so
but
but
no, it's such an interesting angle because like I really haven't heard of many people like obviously you're still selling to the parents because the parents are the one who's going to be like purchasing it for their kids. But like I was telling you before, especially like now, like parents are so aware that like their kids are spending a lot of time on technology and stuff. So when you market as something like, you know, instead of like getting them an iPad, like get them an experience they can actually like learn how to fish and like use for life and stuff. Like it's a really interesting angle. I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
mhm.
referrals should expand pretty fast for you, as far as, everybody's gonna talk about it, so that's get you more of that kind of work if you want it.
Yeah, I'm just actually going right now to, well, I had a bunch of stuff I had to do this morning, but I'm putting up signs on my way back from my doctor's appointment right now, and then
Let's
I'm gonna
go, dude.
go, get
Let's
some flyers printed and stuff, and, yeah,
let's
just been
go.
running around. I looked at the time, I'm like, "Oh, it's 10 o'clock already, I better jump on the call here," so, just on the side of the road and
Dude,
Watch it. Watch this kids camp thing take off, and then it's just like that's like the main thing is just like all year you're running cohorts of like it's just Mackenzie's Fish Kids Camp.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was like I'm like, "Oh, geez," I'm, like, thinking, like, 4 weeks, only 4, I'm like, "What if I have, like" I'm like, "Maybe I'll have to open up some weeks in August," but hopefully I'll have to do that, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, my aunt too, she was saying, like, she's a teacher at the school, so she's gonna give out a bunch of, like, flyers and stuff, so
Okay.
How many times
yeah.
you got left?
I have 46 about, so yeah, they're going up.
You get anybody call and complain yet or no?
No, no one call and complain, but I seen another guide service. He has like just one sign out, kind of in front of like his house or whatever, and I like probably put up 50 signs all over around his place. So I don't know if he'll start ripping them down, but
Are you using a ladder to
whatever.
get up there?
Yeah, using my ladder, using a truck.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Steve, we need to get you some signs.
Yeah, I haven't even looked around to see whether or not anybody posted sign. Like you and me talked a couple weeks ago. Let's say I just got home over on Saturdays. No, actually, I got home yesterday. Sorry, blur. But yeah, I haven't even looked around town to see if anybody else is posting any kind of signs. Is all as far as keep getting upset. People getting upset. So
Yeah, it's tricky for you because you're in such like a busy like touristy area
right,
and stuff.
yeah, very, very touristy, and a lot of arrests every weekend. There's so many spring breakers down here that just the jails are getting filled up with kids. And it's not just college kids; it's the kids that come in from town with guns trying to, you know, take over the town. So
Sell drugs and stuff.
sell drugs exactly. That's a lot of it what it's about. Or they get mad. You said something to me, pull the gun up because you said a word to him or something. Shooting the
Oh
guns off
yeah,
in the air just because of stupid shit.
it's crazy the world.
It
Even up
is.
here in Canada, the guns and everything, the crime is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. And it's so easy to upset somebody. You gotta be careful what you say or do. Cut somebody
Mhm.
off in traffic and pull you over and shoot you or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and we got like a lot of new people coming into the country, and I frankly don't think they really care about their life or like I don't know. They just seems like they don't care. First thing they do is they get into a gang and they're shooting people up. So
No, please.
I didn't realize that was. I guess it's an issue everywhere, but where are they coming from in Canada?
uh Somalia, like everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh
Troublemakers, that's what you're yeah.
a lot from India.
hmm.
Like it's like a lot of people are mad because kids around here can't get summer jobs because they're just getting taken up by foreign workers that come over and work
Yep.
for maybe 4 or 5 years and then go back. And like
Yeah.
they're doing is working at McDonald's.
Yep.
We lost them.
Oh no.
But did did you guys? I guess either one of you, Carter or Steve, th- did you get the meta headline and meta description thing sorted out with Guidesley so that that doesn't have to get changed later?
I did not get it sorted out. My wife they said this morning my website's up and running, so I'll send you over that link. You can look at it when you get a chance and tell me what you think. I know you said once it's up, it's kind of hard to change it, right? The description.
Oh, it's live right now.
Yeah.
Let me look it up. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, I told them today would be an amazing day if they could call me and we could figure it out today. But I think uh, maybe your name's like Nikki or something. Mickey. Uh,
Yeah,
he or she did not. They said Wednesday they're gonna call back. But they said to proceed with the domain transfer, but I already transferred the domain, so I don't know. So we're still working on that. So I mean, I'll I'll figure out the meta stuff for sure, but that's later.
I I I just pulled up your website, Steve. If you don't mind, I'll screen share and I can take a peek at it live real quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like yeah, so 19 hours ago it went live. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
I don't like that they have the cookie thing.
Yeah, they used to not have that, but it must be like some new requirement or something that they have to tell people. Did they teach you how to use the app, Steve? Like
Not
the
yet.
Guidesley
No,
Pro app?
no, not yet.
Okay.
I got it downloaded, but I haven't logged in yet because Keaton was going to get. I told you last week I was out of town, so he was going to get with me this week and kind of go over that.
Yeah, you definitely just want to understand how to use the QuickBook feature because like I was telling you, that's how you can handle direct bookings without having to like pay all that extra commission to Guidesley. So
Right, right. And I also need to go on there and I already booked the trip for Thursday, and I need to go in there and adjust the calendar. It's not in this calendar yet.
you can do that manually if you want, but they also have a feature where you can sync your calendar between. You said you got it through Fishing Booker. You can sync
Yeah.
Fishing Booker with Guidesley so that they can talk with each other
Okay.
if you want, or you can just do it manually.
Yeah. How do I do it manually though? I still got to log into the site, right?
Yeah, you just log into the site and then you click calendar and you can adjust it from
Okay.
the
Right.
back end. It's pretty simple. But yeah, overall, I'd say like the biggest thing that jumps out to me like initially would just be like some of these cover images for the trips.
Yep.
Like your main banner image up here, like, you know, holding some big fish and stuff like that's ideal. Like some of these like individual trips, like
Yep.
I don't know if this is a honest reflection of like what you would be targeting during these trips, but typically, you want to showcase like the bigger fish is what gets people excited. Like
Sure.
um,
I
so
was trying to be careful, and you can help me at some point move these. I didn't want to be careful. I don't want to just show nothing but big fish, and people get, oh well, I'm going to cut. That's all we're going to catch. I was trying. I
yeah,
got people coming out from Wisconsin on Thursday, and all they want to do is they want to take a bunch of fish home to eat. And I said, well, you're not gonna get a boat full of fish. So
yeah. No, yeah. I mean, obviously you want to be honest and stuff, and also see if they can import your reviews from your Google business profile
okay,
into here
yeah,
because I'm pretty sure you should have, I think you have like 6 or 7
yeah,
reviews on your
I
Google
get
business
yeah, I
profile, but
get
it's only
one
showing 2 in here.
correct.
So that should just help a little
Did
bit.
Guidesley do that?
Yeah, Guidesley does that for you if you just tell them.
Okay, all right.
And then did you make this report or is this something that they made, this fishing report?
They made it up.
Okay, which I hate that they do that. I had to tell them to like not do that for my site because how in the world can they accurately make a fishing report for when they're not the one that is actually doing any part of it? It's
Right,
like
right,
really misleading. I don't like that. I understand why they do it. They're doing it to try to help with SEO and it, keeps your
right,
site up to date and stuff, but that's something that you don't want to automate. Like there's plenty of things in your business that you can automate with no issue, but this is, in my opinion, it's not something that you want automated because if you read through this, like obviously I don't know since I'm not the one who's doing the fishing, but it
right.
probably usually isn't like the most accurate thing in the world. So
Yeah.
I agree. They did the same thing to mine. Obviously, mine's not live yet, but they did a report for me too.
Okay.
yeah.
Now I'll be able to go in there and change some of that stuff too later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Steve, did they get on a Zoom call with you and walk you
Not yet.
through?
No, I was out of town last week, and I said sometime this week. I couldn't do it. I was on the road a lot last week, so.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even like, which it's totally up to you and things.
Yep.
Their guides. This whole thing is they try to do as much as they can for you because they
Yeah.
want you to spend your time out in the water and stuff, which is good. It's great. I get what they're trying to do, but like for example, like this things to do in Panama City Beach, it says that you published it, which I'm guessing that you did not publish this.
No, I did
So
not. In fact, yeah.
I just don't like somebody like pretending to be me basically, and that's how it feels when like they're saying that you wrote all of this and stuff. So if a customer is on your site and they're looking, they're thinking that you wrote it when really you didn't. So if they read
Right.
something on here and then they go do it or try to do something, it can reflect poorly on you. So that's why
Right.
I'm not a fan of it. But
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We can go and change that at some point. They also had a place on there called Golf World. Well, Golf World got shut down because they were killing a bunch of dolphins and stuff by accident. So they actually closed the aquarium down, and they had that list. Guys, they had it listed as things to do, you know. But they wouldn't know because they're not around here, you know. So I was like, I can't tell, you know, people come to visit, hey, go there, and then find out no, they're out of business, you know.
yeah,
So
but yeah, just something to keep in mind. So.
yep. Mhm.
But other than that, your meta headline looked good. Uh,
Okay.
the description was like maybe a little bit longer than you'd want it because it starts to like trail off like into the dot dot dots, but like probably not the end of the world. Yeah, I'd say that you're probably good for now. So
Okay. All right.
we'll just one not today, but another day we can
Yeah.
hop on a call or something and go through the settings and kind of get
Sure.
things a
Yep.
little bit more figured out. But other than that, oh, and then obviously you're going to want to make sure to put that website link like in your Facebook bio, in your YouTube
Right.
bio, YouTube video descriptions. Like now that you actually have that link to start like advertising, you want to like
Right.
plug that in everywhere that you can.
Yeah, I just found out this morning. I wanted to talk. I wanted to have you put some eyes on it before I even announce anybody. I don't want to put it out there and then you say, "Oh, wait a minute, this is wrong" or something like that. Especially the issue I had with that other company trying to scam me, saying that that was they had the website and they wanted me to pay them money. You know.
Yeah, that was a close call.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's you still been
I wanted.
posting reels and shorts?
What's that?
You still been posting reels and shorts?
I stopped over the weekend. I just got too busy, but I'm gonna go back to. I've been doing like 3 reels a day in Facebook, um, business in the personal page, and then in YouTube, just to keep get some momentum going. Consistency. So
Hmm. I don't see the shorts on YouTube. Are you posting them on your main channel?
yep, I'm probably doing it wrong then, ain't I?
Well, it looks like they're not getting posted into the shorts feed. So like,
Okay.
is it cool if I share the screen real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
and I may not be posting it in the right place.
Yeah. So like right where it says, can you see my cursor?
I can see it.
Okay. So like right where it says videos there,
Yep.
like that's your long form videos. And then there should be a tab next to it that says shorts. And that's where
Yep.
your like short form videos would be.
Right.
But it looks like I'm guessing because like some of your recent ones that are 44 seconds, a minute and 36 seconds, like those are the
Yep.
ones that you probably were wanting to post as shorts, but
Correct.
they're automatically getting posted on your longs feed, which
Okay.
isn't ideal because it the whole thing with shorts is that like people are just like mindlessly doom scrolling on their phone and things just
Right.
get shown up. So you get so much more reach. You build more trust with long form content, but
Yeah.
you get more reach with short form content. So
Yep.
that would, and initially the first thing I'm seeing is since they're horizontal videos, uh, that might be why it's automatically putting them in as longs because you can only upload like vertical style videos in to YouTube Shorts. But there's a
Uh-huh.
quick way that you can fix that. You just have to, which we can talk about it later too. But
Okay.
you just
Great.
have to make it so that the file gets. You can still use all this original footage, but the
Yep.
file has to get uploaded vertically.
Okay. All right. So is that why it automatically resorted to the regular videos, or do I need to go into shorts and enter it that way?
No, it's getting rerouted to just the regular videos
All
because
right.
of the horizontal format.
Okay.
But but yeah,
You should check
You know,
out my YouTube.
I did pick up a few followers, and I post a short and get 500 views within the day or so. So nothing crazy, but
That's pretty
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
What's your YouTube, Carter?
I think it's just fly fishing of Charleston.
Here's some signs quick, guys. And just, I think it's gonna work here.
Can't see nothing right now. I don't know if you have your camera off.
I think it's just laggy here. My service isn't great.
Your audio is kind of cooked.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna let you guys go and just keep doing this, man.
All right, sounds good, man. We'll talk later.
Hey, sounds good. Have a good one, guys.
All right, later.
Bye.
I see. I'm looking here. What is Wildfly Productions, Carter?
No, I'm not in that. That would be sick.
Oh, okay. That's what I was looking at this. That was the first thing that came up when I typed it up. I was like, holy cow.
Dude, I took a girl out the other day, and she said that she went on a date with the owner of Wildfly, which is so
Oh,
sick. Like that guy is awesome.
okay.
But no, yeah, it should just be fly fishing of Charleston, like no spaces, and then Carter Allison is like the name or whatever.
Oh yeah. I got it. So Carter Allison's the name, and then your at is Fly Fishing Charleston. Okay.
Yeah, I only have 20 subscribers, and I think they're from like they're not.
Do you focus strictly on just fly fishing, Carter?
Yes,
Is that what,
sir. I mean,
okay.
I do it all. I do like it all, like everything. I've
Yep.
got 2 boats. So I've got one boat that's like specifically fly fishing, and then I've got another that I'll do spin trips, bait trips, and then also like booze cruise, sunset cruise, tours,
Okay.
all that kind of stuff.
All right.
So trying to make money in it all.
Yep.
Well, for you though, it seems like Instagram is kind of like your main social media channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 So like honestly, like once you have like you don't need to be a master at every single social media platform. Like once you kind of get one dialed in, it's like at first you try a bunch of different things. Like you're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you're doing it all. But then like once something kind of clicks and sticks, then it's way easier to just like stay focused on one thing and just keep hammering away. And like if you've already got like what do you got like 2,000 followers on Insta?
Yeah. And then I've got 1,000 on TikTok. But
Okay.
I hate TikTok so much. But it works really well. It works really well. I've booked a couple trips through that. So
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even like worry about YouTube too much for you because you've already found things that are working. So like there's no need to spin up new experiments uh, when you already kind of have like an audience in that segment. But one thing that I would say is like even on Instagram, are you posting reels too, or is it just like still images and stuff?
I mean I do both, but like once a month. You know what I mean? Like I
Okay.
don't.
Okay, because I was just gonna say, I was talking to another guy a couple weeks ago. He's actually from up here by me, but he every short form, well, every video or any post you make, really, but especially like short form, like on TikTok and Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels and stuff, like it's kind of like playing the lottery, and it's like all it takes is like one to really pop off and like it can go crazy. Like he posts all the time, but he posted one Facebook reel that got like 500,000 views. And uh, that basically like he booked like 8 trips from that one video. So it's like, you know, my point is short form and reels is where you get the distribution. So like you can post and get like 100 views, 500 views, 1,000 views, 700 views, and then all of a sudden just one pops off, and it's like it's the content lottery. I mean, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, and like whenever I was, because like it's hard to do it during the winter time because I just don't have that much like content. But like this fall season, I was posting like once a week probably, and I had like 300,000 people viewing my profile for like
Wow.
months, and it was so sick. But I mean, obviously, I still only had like 1,500 followers, but there's a lot of people still looking at your, that's like clicking on your website, clicking on all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Can you
yeah,
take some of your short stuff from the summertime when you're fishing and post them through the winter in small clips just to keep
yeah,
your momentum going?
yeah, no, for sure. And that's what I did with TikTok because I was
Okay.
like, Instagram for me feels like a little bit more like the followers that I have are a little bit more like specific and I kind of know them, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like awkward for me to just post like random videos from, 4 months ago. But
Yeah.
TikTok, I was like, whatever, I don't care. So I just like would post random videos in my camera roll just like 3 times a week or 4 times a week.
Mhm.
And then I TikTok was pretty sweet. I mean, I've got over 1,000 followers, and then I get like probably around like 3,000 to 5,000 views on each video, and then it's like some videos hit like 100,000. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, another thing would be cool too is like, I mean, I know guides in Charleston that are literally making money just off social media, and it's like that would be kind of sick too. Obviously, I don't want to like be be like an influencer dude and like take videos of everything I do. But being able to fish and like take charters whenever I can and stuff like that, and then also make money off of just posting videos is kind of sick. I mean,
Yeah.
those guys make a lot of money off these videos. It's like I don't know, but yeah, and I'm also looking at whenever I looked up my name on YouTube, another like an ad popped up for a different charter company. I'm wondering if he pays for like ads and they pop up on YouTube and Google and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
well, you can pay for, like, certain keywords to come up, like, and target that. So, like, I'm not saying this is what happened, like, essentially, like, I could go on and run an ad for fishing charters, and then you, like, pay a little more to be like, "Hey, when somebody types in Carter Allison fishing charters, I want to rank for that search term." So
Yeah,
then their ad would literally be showing for you, which, like, is a little bit diabolical in my opinion, but it happens.
yeah. I mean, dude,
But I
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I didn't see that though. Like when I looked up your name, you just came up. So,
Okay, cool.
but but yeah. So yeah, guys. Well, I gotta roll. You guys are more than welcome to chat a little bit more when I leave, but I got a few things I gotta get rolling. So we'll I'll I'll hit up both of you guys later this week, so you'll be hearing from me.
All right. Sounds good, Nate.
All
Cool.
right, see you
Yeah,
guys.
All right.
see ya. All right, dude.
How you doing, man?
Good. Uh, I was gonna ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
So you said you've been doing it for like what, a year now?
My as my business part of it, yeah, since June of last year. Yeah.
Okay. And before you did it, you sold uh
I
like
sold
boats.
fabrics and stuff like that for to boat companies. Yeah.
Was it your own business or were you working for
No,
someone?
I work for a manufacturer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because from my perspective of like I don't know what like the taxes and like cost of living is in Panama City, but
Yeah.
in Charleston, I mean, I'm 19 years old. So in Charleston, for me to live, like obviously like I'm living in my parents' home right now. But like I want to get out and like live on my own, but charter like fishing charters just doesn't make me enough money. I need to like
No.
figure out, like, not necessarily a full-time job because I still want to be able to put effort into this business.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking, because like we got several hundred or a few hundred charter guys, younger guys your age and older in this area, but it's got to be tough to make a full time living off of that because you're probably in the same situation here. Like, my kids are looking for an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment is $1,900 a month.
I know, and
It's like
that's like
it,
that's
how can
yeah.
you can't work by yourself and justify it.
Yeah, because if I did that, if I just rented an apartment,
Yep.
and yeah, you're right, like $1,900 a month, uh, like that's like 2 full day charters. I'd
Yeah.
book 2 full day charters a month that
Yeah.
just pays for rent, and then
Yeah.
like and then I gotta worry there's so much more expenses on top of that, like
Oh
food
yeah.
and, like, everything else other than just rent. So,
Gasoline for the boat.
yeah, especially right now. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you get for a 8-hour or 6-hour charter? Is it
So I was looking at your pricing, you're higher than me, which makes me think, because like and you're doing more of, like, offshore trips?
well, mostly because I'm limp for I've got my captain's license. I can fish state water, which is 9 miles and close to the shore.
Okay.
You know, in the state waters is 9 miles out. Where you're at, it's 3 miles out. Is state
Okay.
waters.
Yeah.
You're limited to state because I was looking at getting a federal license to go out far, but it's $35,000 to buy a license to take people farther offshore.
That's a lot, yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, but it's something you can resell if you after you buy it one time, you can resell it or something like that later. But
Okay. Yeah.
still, it's still a lot to recoup.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, because I guess you're probably spending more money than I am, like, to be able to run those trips. Like,
yeah,
I'm really just I have a flats boat, so a smaller boat with a smaller
sure,
gas tank, and I just do inshore trips.
yep,
Most of the time, we're not even using the motor, you know what I mean? I'm just
right,
pushing the boat.
right.
So, I'd probably spend, like, in gas, $20 for a full day trip.
Okay, yeah. I'm me for a 4-hour trip. I'm going through $100 in gas just
Yeah,
for a 4-hour trip. When I when I was doing offshore trips, I was doing $300, 70, 80 gallons of gas in a trip. But now I'm
yeah,
down to 20 gallons a trip, and it's still. So, but I kind of I didn't want to be cheap. I priced myself according to what everybody else is going for in the area. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to undercut anybody because there's no reason to. Um, Now I was over in Daytona Beach over the weekend, and their 4-hour trips are 400 some dollars.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm 530 for 4 hours.
Yeah,
But obviously,
compared.
I have
Yeah,
really no expenses other than,
yeah.
registration
What's
taxes
it
and
compared to other people in your area? I mean,
it's about the
it's like,
same,
yeah,
but
okay,
it just kinda depends because there's guys that have bigger boats that they'll do, like for 2 people, it's $500 for 4 hours, and then they'll do
yeah,
$50 a
for each
person
person.
after that. So, like, if it's
Right,
a six-person charter for 4 hours, that's like $700.
right, right.
So,
And I do up to 6 people at that same rate.
yeah. Yeah, they'll do up to 6 people. So
Yeah,
oh, you do up to 6 people with the same rate? Okay, so you don't
yeah, the
charge
same
more
rate.
for extra peop yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I charge the same rate for up to 6 people. The cost of getting out there is going to be the same. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so I don't know, it's just kinda made me think a little bit more. Maybe I could charge a little bit more,
Yeah.
but it also is nice of knowing that, like, if somebody books through me and they're like, "Dude, this is kind of expensive," I'll just be like
Right.
I mean, I know in the back of my head that I'm probably one of the least expensive.
Okay. Well,
So
the guy that says, "Well, it's too expensive," I said, "I know, but when would you like to go?" And just be confident in your pricing. And you're always going to have somebody. Well, I could get it cheaper somewhere else, and that's not your customer. So just let
yeah,
them go. Yeah. Just if they
yeah,
say, "Hey, that's quite a bit of money." I know, but when would you like to go? You know.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, so I do 5:30 for 4 hours, 7:20 for 6 hours, and then 9:60.
Okay.
for 8 hours. So that full day is like almost $1,000.
Where are people booking at you? Full day, half day, 4 hours? Does it
It's
vary a
really,
lot?
I haven't booked very many 6 hours. It's really just
Yeah.
like 4 hours is the big one, and then
That's
a
same
full
with
day.
me. 4 hours is the big one, you know?
Yeah, 4 hours is the big one, which is nice because I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping this summer I can book like 2 4 hours because
Okay.
then I'm making
Right.
1,060 instead of an 8 hour trip that's 960. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
So
For me to take people out, it's from my dock to the fishing grounds is 25 minutes, 30 minutes one way. So I this year I tried to look. I've been doing the 4 hour trips, 6 hour trips, and everybody's going to the four. So this year I offered a 5 hour trip for only $100 more to test the market. Gives me the opportunity to put them on more fish. My my cost is not much more, a little bit more in gas, but it gives them a little bit more time fishing and maybe to bridge that gap. Well, instead of just doing 4 hours and not being as completely satisfied, get another $100 out of it, and they get another hour of fishing. So,
yeah,
and
yeah, that's
that's what
kind
I
of my
booked
thing too. It's
originally.
like that whenever somebody books a full day, I can almost guarantee a fish. Obviously, fly fishing is a lot more difficult to guarantee a fish,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
but uh, but on a full day, I can pretty much guarantee a fish, just because
Okay.
we have so much more time. I can hit every single spot, and there's spots where like if we don't catch a fish there, we're not going to catch a fish anywhere. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Right.
it's like I love full days because I'm like I get enough time to actually
Right.
like feel like a connection between these guys and yeah. So, but then there's a lot of money in like these bachelorette trips and booze cruise trips, like ton
Sure.
of money in it. Like my buddy who I'm going to go into business with uh owns it's called Bump and Buoys. It's a like a bachelorette charter company,
Yep.
and he charges like almost $1,000 for a 4 hour trip.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, that's so much money. Like maybe they're just not doing research or something. I mean, obviously it's on a way nicer boat, but there's
Right.
no expenses, right? Like
Oh, but
we're picking them up and we're idling to a sandbar. Like
think about it, nobody else is offering that, so they're like, "Wow, that's yeah, that would be nice," as opposed to going to a bar or local hall somewhere. It's like it gives them the opportunity for the bachelorettes to hang out better. Where else I mean, they're gonna all take pictures, and of course, all the Instagram and TikToks are gonna say, "Well, look where we're at on this boat," So
yeah. And the funny thing is I captained for that guy for like $50 an hour or whatever,
yep,
for a year. And I was like, I never knew that these guys were paying that much money for that trip. And I kind
yep,
of didn't take it. I kind of took
yeah.
it for granted, I guess. I kind of just
Well,
like,
we got tiki huts, especially with big tourist town. We got tiki. So you're in Wilmington, there's a lot of tourists as well, but are you in Charleston or Wilmington?
Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston. We got tiki huts to go up and down, and there's $80 per person for a 2 hour trip. They take you and you get one free drink and then drinks after that. So little pontoon boat's got a tiki hut shaped on it.
Yeah.
Bachelorette, we got coming up and down in front of the house all the time. It's like, you
Yeah.
know,
I know. Yeah. We got the same thing. Yeah. Those little tiki barge
yeah, yeah,
things. Pretty genius. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make money in
sure,
on the water. I mean, like I was telling Nate, I saw one guy this year. We have a place called Crab Bank that's only open like 2 months out of the year, and like
uh-huh,
all the shark teeth people
yep,
are like they see it from like all over the world. They're like, we got to go here for these 2 months because it's like
okay,
very well known.
all right,
And there was one guy on like a John boat that would pick because there's Shem Creek that goes right out of there. He'd pick him up from Shem Creek and like drive him 2 minutes, like idling 2 minutes.
yeah,
And he'd probably charge. I mean, I don't know. I just watched him for like one day, but he probably did that for those 2 months. Probably charged like, I don't know, $20, $50 a person,
and
puts
it,
five
it's
people on his boat and just drops them
it,
off, comes back, grabs more, drops them off. Like,
but
that's
for
so
the
much money.
person that doesn't have a boat, that's cheap. I mean, it's affordable. Like, oh, okay, that's worth doing that.
but then you add it up, and he's made a lot of money over those. Like, sure, it's only $20 a person, but
Right.
that adds up for the whole
Sure.
day. Like, and all you're doing is dropping people off, and then you
Yep.
pick them up whenever
When they're
whenever the
done, yeah.
hour's up or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's so many genius ways to make money on the water.
Yep,
And
there is, and
I was kind of telling Nate, I was like, because there's got to be a way for me to get involved in all of it, be able to make enough money to like live here,
yep,
and then I can still do my fly fishing trips on the side and like do it whenever I want because that's what I enjoy. That's like what I actually enjoy
okay,
doing.
right,
So if I like became like a boat charter broker kind of thing and like created my own business and had like everyone kind of come to me and then I distribute them out to a captain that I know of.
sure, right,
So now I get a percentage of like every single trip. And obviously that would take a lot of time, but I
right.
feel like if I could do that.
Yeah, I think you could, because a lot of captains don't want to do all that booking, all that paperwork, all that.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just pay them so much an hour, and they're happy. It works out
Yeah.
great for you and them.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea for you.
Yeah. And I think this 30-person charter has really helped me out too and making me notice that that might be something I want to do because
Mhm.
uh like just distributing it out to these captains, like they love it. I love it. I'm making money
Sure,
off of it and
right,
they're making money. And it's like now I've created a relationship with them
yep,
and like it's a win-win for everyone.
absolutely, no, absolutely,
So yeah, just got a lot of stuff I gotta
yeah,
think about for sure. But
yeah. You're still pretty young, so it'll come to you. You just don't want to get to the point where you enjoy fly fishing, and it's all you do every day, all week long, and you get tired of fly fishing. So
yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And I'm not doing it full time right now. I work for a moving company, so I
okay,
do that too. Um in fact I think we're doing a move uh maybe to Panama City. Yeah, PCV. Yeah, Panama City
yeah,
Beach. Yeah,
yeah,
we're gonna do there and then from here we're picking up somebody's house and then
yeah.
we're dropping all their stuff off at PCB and then going to Louisville to drop
Okay,
more stuff off. So that'll be like
okay,
a couple of weeks, but
sure.
yeah, no, it's a fun job and I love the dudes I work with. So
Okay,
that's
that's
what
good.
I kind of do. I wouldn't say full time, but I do that like mostly during the week, and then
Okay,
on the weekends I'll do charters. But if I get a charter, they're super lenient, so I can just kind of
okay,
a charter during the week.
all right,
But even doing that, like I still don't make enough money
right.
to pay for everything. So
Yeah, yeah. It's cost of living has gotten so crazy the last since COVID. It's just so crazy that it's
yeah,
unaffordable. When I was 18, you could move out and afford a house and everything. But yeah,
yeah,
nowadays it's just so damn expensive.
yeah. Did you go to college?
I did part time and I dropped out because it was like I wasn't getting anything out of it.
That's I did the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I did
it's
a
good
year
if people that want to do it full time. That's great. They enjoy it. Hey, go ahead, go all for it. But it wasn't getting me what I was looking for. So
Yeah, for me, it was more of a waste of time than anything. Obviously, it's a waste of well, it's not a waste of money. It's not a waste of money or time if for specific people. Like for if you
sure,
want to be a lawyer or a doctor or
right,
anything where you need a degree, like I totally understand it. For
absolutely.
me, I didn't want to do any of those. I wanted to like work for myself and
Yep.
make money for myself. So
Yeah, college doesn't offer entrepreneurship, you know,
yeah,
because there's nobody there that can teach it to you. They're all want to teach
exactly.
you
Yeah,
textbook stuff. Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
they're
a lot
all
of kids go to college, they get out and they're still not qualified to get a job. Yeah, they
yeah,
got a degree, but what are they going to do? That's you got to have some type of practical experience to go with it.
yeah. You're
So,
$100,000 in debt. And
yep.
it doesn't even guarantee you a job after school.
No,
So
it,
it's
it
like
does not. And with AI, my neighbor's a retired electrical engineer, and he goes with AI. He goes, you don't even need to go to college. You can, between that and YouTube, you can Google anything you're ever going to need to fix anything anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
So,
No, seriously. Yeah, I think like I mean, even in service jobs, AI is going to change a lot. I don't know if it's positive or I mean, it could. There's a lot of positives to AI though,
sure,
and
sure.
negatives. Um, but I mean, I don't think they're going to take away moving jobs
No,
or
they're not gonna take
or
and they're
garden.
not gonna take fishing guide jobs away
Yeah,
because you can't do it, but it's gonna streamline, make it easier for you to do your moving job or your fishing job because it's gonna cut back all the stuff you didn't wanna do, you know, so
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
definitely there's gonna be but then it's gonna eliminate all those jobs of those people that's all they did, you know, it's like put numbers in a spreadsheet or, create websites or whatever, so
Yeah, yeah, and it seems like all the jobs where you can make a ton of money, not
Mhm.
necessarily working for somebody, you gotta have a lot of capital before you
Yes,
get into that job. You know what I mean? Like I thought about real estate, but then at the same time, like, if I wanna buy a house and, like, rent it out, I have to come up with that down payment somehow,
yep,
and I mean, I'd have no clue how to come up with that, so
yeah,
I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I do
right,
I don't I mean, I love my family, but I don't really wanna live with them
yeah.
much longer. I wanna get out, so
Right. That's typical for, people your age. They're like, "No, I need my independence. I need my, yeah." So
yeah, and I don't wanna rent is the thing. Like, I
yeah,
will rent, but I don't wanna rent because I feel like I put, $2,000 a month, and then after a year, I have nothing, you know?
nothing to show for it. You're right. Absolutely. You
But
know.
I did listen to a podcast of somebody, and they were like, renting does make sense sometimes, because
Yeah.
like even just like paying for a mortgage is the same thing, and sure you have the house, but you're
Right.
paying you're paying more stuff on expenses and all that HOA fees and
Oh,
all that kind
yeah.
of stuff. So
Taxes, insurance, and upkeep. Yeah. So
yeah,
there's
so yeah, I don't know. And there's not really like I don't really have a ton of friends in the same situation as me because a lot of them are still in college
right.
or older than me. Like I have a lot of buddies that are like 25, 28,
Okay.
uh,
All right.
and they've done what I want to do. But like you said, like 5 years ago, the
Yeah.
like buying a house and stuff was okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
but now it's like insane. I don't know. I
It is.
just I don't get how people.
It'll just be patient. It'll change again because they get all these new houses going up, all these apartment complexes going up. All of a sudden, nobody's gonna afford them, so they're gonna sit dormant. They're gonna start selling them off, or rent's gonna start coming being reasonable. So, I
Yeah.
mean, it has to be. We're especially. I mean, you probably had the same thing, but we have a lot of new places going up every day, and it's like, who's gonna live here? Who's gonna rent these things? You know?
Oh, Charleston's exploding.
Yeah.
Exploding. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, exploding. We're in like the country part of it. I don't know if have you ever been to Charleston?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have I don't know if you know, but like so you have downtown Charleston, you have Mount Pleasant, and then you've got like North Charleston, West Ashley, Johns
Yep.
Island, James Island, like all around Charleston. So we live like Mount Pleasant is north of Charleston, and then north of Mount Pleasant is Allendale, which is like no one lives out there, kind of
Okay.
country stuff. That's where I live. That's where my parents live,
Yep.
and I love it out here. Um, but even now, like we've lived here for 7 years. Whenever we
Hmm.
got here, I used to be able to like turn out of the neighborhood and not even have to look both ways, and
Yeah.
now it's like I have to like sit there and wait. So
Yep.
it's just which is a good thing. It's a good thing for like our jobs. Like there's plenty more people coming in. We're
Sure.
in like high touristy spots where people are going to spend money.
Right.
So which is good. Like that's what I was majoring in college was tourism and hospitality. So
Well,
it
you're in
wouldn't
a
have been
you're
a bad
in a good town.
major.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in a good town for I mean, that's Charleston's always gonna be I mean, it's a go-to place. It's a brick love the place, It's like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely getting overrun though.
yeah.
I mean, all the there's people coming from New York that think it's so cheap down here, and it's a beautiful place to live, and then they're and then but it's not cheap. Like for what it doesn't make any sense that the minimum wage is like a regular minimum wage of like $15 an hour or $17 an hour,
Yep.
and then rents $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
It just doesn't add up. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't, because you'd have to have two people making minimum wage, and it barely make the cost of rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's hell. You'd have to have 3.5 weeks of pay per person just to pay your rent. And
Yeah.
exactly. when I was when I was at your age, if your rent was 25% of your total gross income, you're doing well. Now it's like 75%. You can't live off of that. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
You'll
cool. I got to
you'll
call
find
you to get back. So
Yeah. All right.
awesome, dude. It was nice talking to you.
You, Carter.
I'll see you again. All right. See
All
you.
right. Bye-bye.